Hi, good evening. Hiyo! Hi! Thought we were skipping Saturday. I've heard that from multiple people now. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, I don't know if it does actually. I don't know if that actually makes sense. Because even though, like, maybe it's because I'm streaming tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know, man. I swear you said it. It might have mixed up with last week. I don't fucking know, man. I might have said it. I might have said I'm taking next Saturday off, but then I think I took Saturday that week off is the thing. But then I got back on it. I'm like good. I'm like good to go. Yeah, I was on Kriken's stream yesterday. Sorry I didn't like post about it or anything. It was really just a completely last minute thing. It was like he had a sponsorship and he was hitting up some of his friends and I was like, yo, I got you, bro. It was like, yeah. I was just hanging out with a bro. But that was fun. Love that silly dude. We let folks know? Cool. Yeah, I was just being low-key about it. But yeah, hi, happy Saturday. Tomorrow, chat, is my birthday. And for my birthday, I'm probably not really gonna do anything. I'm probably going to just have some drinks and hang out on stream. And just vibe for a little bit. Probably won't do anything, you know? Oh, is Sam here? Somebody said, what? Huh? What? Happy birthday. Thank you. I'm finally hitting hagdom! That's right! I'm turning the crusty, wrinkly old age of 25 years old. 25, baby. Hag love. Yeah, I don't really have any plans for it. We'll just see what ends up happening. I'm basically turning into dust, man. Just kidding. I think I'm in pretty good health, all things considered. We'll see how I feel tomorrow morning, though. Once the clock ticks. How are you a hag? It's ironic. Don't worry. Nobody actually thinks 25-year-olds are hags, right? Unless... You gotta be older to earn those stripes, to earn those freaking medals. That's right. I am sort of stealing valor, aren't I? I think that sort of humor of like, oh, no, I'm getting older, I'm ancient, I'm a dinosaur, is just sort of like universal and probably hundreds and hundreds of years old. You know? I feel like 18-year-olds were doing this like, oh, I'm a grandpa now. In the 1600s, probably. Especially because, how are the lifespans back then? You know what? I don't care. Leonardo DiCaprio probably thinks 25 is hag. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream at the normal time tomorrow. I just don't think I'll do a technician stream because I still think of my like technician streams as off-brand, like off content. So I'll just like, is that like a really content-pilled thing to say? Whatever, who gives a shit? I'll probably just do a normal stream at like the same time tomorrow, like 6 PST. Have some drinks with the boys, get a little silly with it. You know, just like vibe out. A little content-pilled. Yeah, I think so. That's probably just what I'm gonna end up doing. Anyways, chat, you know what freaking time it is? Oh shit, I need to do fan art, don't I? Birthday cake, yes or no? I don't know. I'm getting drunk tonight, last night of vacation. Oh, sorry, off Kai, bros. Heads up, got a care package from folks for your birthday. Yeah, yay, yippee. Maybe I will then. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will turn our camera on for a little bit. Whatever. we'll get to it when we get to it. It's fan art time, and then, chat, we are on the last case of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. It's not being delivered yet. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. And I'm probably gonna do about 3 hours of that today. What's a technician stream? Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. The case where we fix Phoenix, I sure hope so! I know he comes back later in the series, so I figured he'd get fixed eventually. Let me open up my fan art tag really quick. What do you think of the Monster Hunter Wilds trailer? I thought it was cool. I got jump scared though because of Grape's post. Not Grape the artist, Grape the VTuber post. Like somebody like one-guyed her and tricked her into thinking that Insectglaive wasn't coming back. And then she tricked me into thinking Insectglaive wasn't coming back. Buh. I was like, what the fuck? I like believed it too. I was like, I feel like they've never retired a weapon before. There must have just been some like conflict with the controls and the mounts or something like that made Insectglaive like impossible to do. I was like, oh, bummer. But it was a lie. I really wish they would show us anything other than that big fucking ugly bear guy. Anything? What is a technician stream so-called internet entertainer? Okay, fine. If you're new here, my technician streams are when I turn on my webcam and my technician takes over for a stream. My creator. Junipart. Junip. Hashtag Junipart. There we go. I'm not new, I just missed the last stream. Wait, how are you? Wait, how do you not know what my technician streams are then? Whatever. I'm not mad. Yeah, they've been going on for a while, and I still have people coming into those and being like, when did what? Huh? Okay, we only have oh shit. Okay, we have a few posts to catch up on. We're getting another trailer in Summer Games Fest, by the way. Thank God! Maybe they'll show us something other than that ugly fucking bear mastiff thing. Anything else, man. I'm so fucking tired of seeing that thing. I know that they were just trying to showcase like the new moves and like the slings and oh cool new greatsword moves. Wow, so cool. But then like every single like shot or like cut, I was like, okay, are they gonna show us like a new monster? Oh, are they gonna show us are they gonna? It's the bear. It's the bear. It's the bear. It's always the bear thing. Yeah. No, I don't mind that it's ugly. I don't mind that it's ugly, chat. But even like a Rathalos. Can they even show us a Rathalos? Like you could just tell looking at that bear thing that it is going to be an actual Arzuros tier monster. Like it's gonna be the tutorial monster. Like can't they show us like at least an ominous shadow of something a little bit scarier? Maybe they're saving it. Oh, what if they're saving it for the trailer, chat? I'm like salivating a little bit. Okay, we'll hold out. We'll hold out a little bit longer. Next Friday, actually. Did I see baby Pookie Pookie? I did. It was so cute. Hold on. Let me just. Let me talk while I get this set up. Did you notice it was running in a pack though? Yeah, that's why I was thinking that it's gonna be just like an Arzuros tier monster. It's just gonna be like a punching bag, like a great Jaggy. That's like that. It's gonna be the tutorial monster, guarantee. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shit. What was I saying about? Guys, I had a magnesium dream last night. I don't want to talk about it though. It was really bad. Maybe they're saving it. Oh, right. So next Friday, me and Joel and Giga are going to we're gonna stream the game game stream. We're gonna stream it and do it like we did last year. Your take on Criken's stream game? Oh, Soul Mask? Soul Mask was actually goated. I love, like, survival games. And that, yeah, like, he said, like, something during his stream about how, oh, congrats on your finals, Nay! About how, like, it seems like it was made by somebody who really likes survival games, but wanted to automate it a little bit better. And I, like, totally agree. It was, like, very, it was a lot deeper than a lot of survival games that I've played. Anyways, we're gonna go over some fan art. Wow, 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 wow. Magnesium and melatonin led to a weird meta dream of different parts of my consciousness, like a weird council meeting. Maybe I will tell you guys about my dream, but it's like really fucking gross. It's the thing. It's like super bad. It was really bad, guys. I'm talking like how do I put, oh my god, cool gross, like disturbing gross. I'm talking like disturbing gross. I'm talking like I was watching like hundreds of people just fucking die and like be crushed and shit. Like for an extended period of time too, in like different ways. Crushed by what? Well, I'm glad you asked. One of them was a bleachers. One of them was a bleachers, like but a train, like a sky train, had caught on fire and exploded and crashed into the bleachers, and the bleachers fell over on top of a bunch of people. The other one was like an animatronic, like a giant animatronic, like smiley face thing, and they were running a bunch of people through a gauntlet as like part of a game show, and it was just like smashing them with its giant animatronic hands. Like you had to get like through the gauntlet. But also we were watching a movie, and it was happening in the movie. And then like a bunch of people started standing up and leaving the movie theater because it was like too weird and fucked up. I was like, anyways, I did take magnesium again as like a bit, because I thought the last time I took magnesium, I was like, oh, that was just a fluke. I was just having a stressful week, and I thought that the stress dreams were being caused by magnesium. So I tried magnesium again, and here we are. It was bad, bro. Didn't you have like 2 horrible nights after taking magnesium? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I was like, what if I was wrong? What if it was actually just a fluke? I tried to draw Mustard Juniper. I failed, but I was still posting, hoping it looks a tiny bit cool. It does look cool. It does look cool. You gotta trust the process, bro. You gotta just like double down. That's cool. It's pretty. Anyway, should I take it again tonight and see what happens? I think I might. I think it might be funny. The reason I started taking it was because I keep on waking up at like 5 a.m. Every single night I wake up at 5 a.m. and I have to go back to sleep in some way or another. So I was like, maybe I have some sort of deficiency. So I tried taking magnesium again. Oh, this is Gyrus is doing a little work in progress for us. A Gyrus original. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Godspeed, Gyrus. Good luck. Looks cool, though. Have you tried a sleep study? Have you ever gone in for a sleep study? Hell no. Check this out. A box art original. Moth. Moth. Did you guys see? Sleep studies are great. They told me I would die in my sleep if I didn't buy their medicine. Ooh, don't trust like that. I don't trust like that. Did you guys see Kindred's tweets where Kindred, wasn't you or somebody else that did the Family Guy death pose like behind the like car wrap? That was Kindred? That was fucking good. Another box out original. Love this. Wait, what? Shit, god damn it. One sec. Wow! Cute! She's so cute! I love her. We got some traditional art. Messy Jupiter. Oh, okay, it's digital art, not traditional art. My bad, my bad. Or is it? Because those definitely look like pencil lines, right? Unless it's like a brush. It's digital. It's cool. It's cool. Thank you, Beckwin. That is a really realistic pencil brush. Holy shit. Yo. Another Lou original. A Lou original, baby. Ugh. People should feed me hearts. They should present me hearts to eat, to consume. And that's on God. And then I think we have a beachy tomboy Jupiter. Or like short hair. Maybe she's like short hair like hag Jupiter. It's very cute. Very cute. Very, very cute. Big ol' hat. Okay, we're caught up now. I think we are. I think there was like one like AI cover thing, but I think it was just me singing the Helldivers theme. But I'm like, yeah, I'm cruising. I'm cruising. It's time for us to play Ace Attorney. Ugh. Wait, shit. Where did my feed go? Docs? Activity feed? Do you play Helldivers? I play Helldivers a bit. Mostly just, like, off-stream with friends, though. I play... Yeah, I've been playing Helldivers, like, a couple of nights lately with, like, Frederick Knudsen and, like, Jabroni Mike and just, like, hanging out. Sometimes the homies and I just like to decompress a little bit. I think I'm gonna be doing a stream with Mike, like, later this month. I'm not sure exactly when, though. Didn't he just start VTubing? I don't know if he VTubes. I don't want to see the 600-part series of Ace Attorney. I don't blame you. That's why I put these in like an evening slot. It's for the people who really like visual novels. He whips it out sometimes. Yeah, he does. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. I have trust in them. I think the last case will be good. I trust. It has to be, right? It has to be better than case 4. I mean, case 3. What? In order to understand it myself, I had to know the Owa, owa! Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. Hold on, I'm gonna lock in, then I'll read your bits. Huh? What? Huh? And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of the story. But... Dog, who the fuck is that? Did she die at the stand? Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. You! Dog, I have no idea what's going on. Hey, thanks for the bits, Radless. Off-Kai is fun, but it's sad that my Oshi is a niche indie micro-celebrity and Annie merch is at the Moso booth. Yeah, I did not go to Off-Kai this year. Maybe next year, maybe. Hey, Apollo, look, on TV. Look. Turn on the TV, Apollo! Any channel! Yeah, I'm kind of busy. Whoa, look at that. He's the last Gramarye, all right? Amazing. Apollo, they hit the fucking Pentagon! You should be watching this. Ow, what? I was writing about our last case in my journal. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. Why now? That case was 3 months ago. It's been 3 months. Thank God we had time to decompress. Holy shit. Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamore disappeared. That's right. Uncle Valent did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while she's away. If he's not fucking dead! What you're now seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. The Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Governor's concert was. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary troupe Gramarye is performing for the first time in 7 years. Who the fuck is that? Oh. That's gonna be great! I'm so there! You and Daddy are coming too! The legendary Gramarye's. If Trucy's real father was still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Wahoo! Yippee! You are here, working hard or hardly working. Hi, Phoenix. Yay! My boy. Hey, how have you been? Hi there, stranger. I remember something about you having big sis vibes. Not sure what that was about, but love your model, you, how chill you are, how chaotic you are. Thank you so much for existing. Does like a really awkward finger guns at you. Not exactly the kind of greeting I'd want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone for a long time. He has been. Phoenix, what have you been cooking? How goes it, Trucy? Here, I've got a present for you. Yay, pudding! I love pudding! Ooh, it's farm fresh. Not just 1 pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy! You're on a top secret mission! You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know? How right you are. So you still can't tell us what your mission is? Oh, shit. Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you, anyway. Huh? With... Oh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy! Can I just be a defense attorney? To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me. You've heard of the jurist system, right? The jurist system? That's right. The new legal system everyone's talking about. What the fuck? Ow! Guys, they're fixing the Ace Attorney universe. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jurist system. The jurist system, huh? So, Daddy, what's this jurist system thing? Can you make me stop fucking saying that? Well, Trucy, you know what a jury is? I've heard of it. Isn't that those people who sit in court in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty? Or, do you know, Apollo? Only from TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the jurist system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles. And there will only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Oh my god. Nah, dude. Oh, this case is... Am I gonna have to get to know 6 NPCs that are... Oh god. Okay. I'll let them cook. But I know what's going on. This might be good. But it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be chaotic. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start taking the courts a little bit more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Starring Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, his assistant Trucy, and mascot Apollo, the perfect team. I bet mascot Apollo is like a little hawk. Like a little red-tailed hawk. Mascot, hey! So, what is the secret mission? The jurist system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be chair of the Jurist System Simulated Court Committee. So there was like... Okay. In the intro, there was like a simulation. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge in the courtroom. Wow, it's like you have a real job. I was never that good at the piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Someone's gonna fucking die there. It's gonna be that bitch at the podium. The trial simulation, that is. Simulation, huh? Sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is the... what kind of case is the trial simulation about? Well, since it is the first run through of a new system, I wanted something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True. The case is a murder. That's not simple at all. By simple, do you mean that the defendant is... guilty? Yes, most likely. So, good luck, Apollo. With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway. No sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious, in a worst-case scenario. You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial. All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Wait, what the fuck? Wait. You can't do this to me. Wait, hang on a second, guys. I know he's just making funny little jokes. Phoenix is just making funny little jokes. He's just winding me up so that I do well. The trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Yeah, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Huh? Something that happened last night. What? Okay, we're gonna come back to Gramarye. Alright, so what case are you gonna use? You really want to know, don't you? Of course I do. I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes, of course. This is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions, a blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway? Hey! Well, mine. Committee chair, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good, that's better. But you can't talk to anyone involved with the case. What? Then how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about the details. There. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo, if I'm in charge of this whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good or for bad. Dude, what the fuck is he cooking? Nah. No. He's up to something. Like, first, none of this makes any sense at all. Phoenix is doing some weird shit. He's trying to do something. Just do what you can. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. All right. I recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's wasting. What the fuck? What is he doing, bro? Phoenix! He's so cryptic. Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about the secret mission. What about this? The Troupe Gramarye Grand's Magic Show. Huh? Oh, right, the card tricks. They're not card tricks! They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse! Heaven and earth will shake! So that's like 3 whole days from now. It's a Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Right. Why not go with her? But what about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow, regardless. Come on, bro! Hi, Boone, how you doing? I don't trust that smile. He knows something he's not telling me. Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to just pop over there? Gramarye. That reminds me. What's this? Is that still Cat the Gramarye seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trucy. Thanks, it's great. But today isn't my birthday. Good point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present. Yippee! So it's plastic. I've given up on trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. Someone on Twitter made a Kim Kitsuragi yippee. Yes, please. So, what is it? Can I open it, Daddy? No. Huh? You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it until then? Because that would be the logical thing to do. What the fuck? An envelope about the Gramarye's, huh? Dog, what is going on? I guess let's pop to the detention center first. Here's the Kim Junie. Let me add it really quick. It probably won't show up. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Okay, so I thought, for some reason, I thought you were sending me a 7TV link, but then I'm pretty sure you guys have access to my 7TV, so I don't even know why you would do that. But that's so cute. God bless. God bless. That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes. Maybe I should complain? I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," when they're standing right behind you? Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Oh my god, is she under, like, the chair? Oh. Ah! Where'd you come from? Oh god. Dare I say, literally me? Well, anyway, please have a seat. She got dead eyes, dude. No light in those eyes, not even a tiny bit. She's got like a fucking sketchbook. This was what I looked like in like high school. I'm nervous, Apollo. It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay. I'm the agonizing I'm the agonizing. Why did I say that, bro? I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. What? Ah! She passed out. Miss Magic Underwear might have been the better bet. That's Magic Panties, Apollo. Damn, she, does she have a condition? Tell me about your condition. Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign? Apollo? I can tell you mine if you like, Apollo. No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. Like, fucking negative Riz. Holy shit. So what's your name? Oh, right, I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo, Apollo Justice. And I'm gonna justice all over. And I'm Trucy, right? I know, this is getting nowhere. Hey, I know, maybe you could tell us what happened? I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Well, the other day this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me directions. Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. Though I think I understand despair a little bit better now. You did good, Apollo. Huh? What the fuck? Look, she's doing her nails. What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Trucy. What? Huh? Excuse me. Could you read this? Vera Misham? Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. And this is the love letter we pass from desk to desk at school. Do you like anime? Stop being so wistful and read it, Apollo. It's a business card with the name and address. The name is Vera Misham. Vera Misham. Misham? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the pun. I just don't know yet. The address is for Drew Studio. Vera, maybe Vera is like very. Vera, I don't know. Well, looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew's studio is the scene of the crime? Let's go find out. Not everything is a pun. They usually, in this game, a lot of them are, though. Yo, what the hell? Look at that puffer fish. That's good. Wow, this looks like a studio. It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring. Yeah, looks like we found a crime scene. Apollo, look at those paintings. Hey, don't touch those. It's okay, I'm just looking. With the frizz? No way. Dude, that's me. That's also me. Also me, I think. Huh, Apollo? Look at this one. Looks half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath. You are pufferfish coated. Am I? Chat, am I pufferfish coated? Blinks at you. But that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Yeah, good point. That is odd. Maybe she was just trying to make a textured painting, you know? Drew Mishams. Drew, like maybe sham? I don't know. Drew my shams? I don't know. All the paintings have a really different style, too. Ah, I thought I might find you two here. Oh, shit! Hi! I should have known it was Emma. Emma, long time no see. Oh? Seems like I've run into you far too often. I'll bet I know why you're here, too. Do you know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? We don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio, that is. Oh, aw. He's got little scrungly eyes. Mr. Drew Misham. Misham. And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder. You don't say. During Apollo streams gives the vibes of Saint Germain from Castlevania. Guys, what does it mean if I have the vibes of Saint Germain from Castlevania? Someone translate for me. I'm just curious. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know? You don't want to know. It means you're cooked? Deranged person with Riz? Pathetic fail husband? Sorry, bud! Watch some clips of him, maybe later. Either oof or disheartened. An eccentric con artist. What the fuck? A bard! I'll take it. I'll take all of those, actually. Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman. But poison? Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos. I can't talk to anyone related to the case this time around. Which means we'd better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else. So this Drew Misham was some kind of artist? Apparently, did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. Had a lot of female fans too, for what it's worth. Oh, well, I guess his stuff is kind of pretty. You gotta see him or the show to understand. Okay. Like that oil painting over there, for instance. Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Huh? So it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means? He was an odd bird, Misham. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end. What do you mean to anyone? He was always locked up in here in the studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in that letterbox here. Letters? Do people still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Don't most people use email stuff these days? Oh, fuck. Not for Mr. Misham. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know? In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please. We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter. It happened during the interview, apparently. Wait, shit, did I put on autoplay accidentally? Stop. His first interview ever? His first interview? Like the day he died? Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles. And it just so happens that he died the night of his first interview. What if he just, like, got really stressed out about it? What if he was just really stressed? He just, like, keeled over, you know? At around 9 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night, he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died. She poisoned him on the night of his interview? Wouldn't the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father his coffee. He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone is suspicious, it's the reporter. Yet, the reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. So, this woman, Vera, she's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Yep, a real sickly girl ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company. Her good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever get a normal client? But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me. So about the poison. It was found to be in his coffee, right? No, not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean? It means see for yourself, I think. Huh. Okie dokie. Was it in the mug then? I imagine this coffee cup was for guests to use. Guests? Did the police already analyze this cup too? Not a trace of poison was found on that cup. So the killer was after Drew Misham alone. Dog, why? He was just a painter, a shut-in. He didn't even talk to anyone. Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here! This is my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poisoned coffee. Not exactly, actually. No traces of poison were found in the coffee. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Emma! 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 Yeah, he didn't really have guests, did he? Like a guest coffee mug? I don't know, man. I'll check the letterbox. That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this. Let's take a look. Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Basham would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away. Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote, rather. I think it was Archer that had a bit how you should always lace the cup or glass rather than the liquid. That's what I was thinking. But I think Emma said that there was no trace of poison found in or on the mug, right? Or am I confusing it with the guest mug? But I also sort of figured that the poison, if he had ingested it, was just on the, she said, in the coffee. Shaking my head. Tisk tisk. Apollo, that's where the body was! That's the spot where Mr. Drew Misham passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips in the next moment. There's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting over there? He must have been working on that right up until the moment he died. Wow, a true artist to the end. I like the old poison ice cubes trick. Ooh, that's fun. Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating? I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at those paintings. Literally me. I just love oils, you know? How they're so thick? Is that the word? Okay. These paintings are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different these all are. Yeah, and what's going on with this half-finished one? You know what? His name is Misham, right? What if he just paints over... Like, the reason they're so different is that he just paints over someone else's work or something. Or paints over... Yeah, I don't know. It must have been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below. That's what's so weird. The sketch part doesn't really fit the finished part. Oh, okay. Maybe... I noticed. That is weird. I think this guy's a fraud. Not a fan of technology, huh? Why does he have a fucking microscope? Is this desk for painting, Apollo? That would be a drafting table. Drafting? Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams. Wow, painting is harder than I thought. Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too? I don't get it. What is all this equipment here for? It doesn't look very artistic, really. He had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood, too. Though his equipment's a bit old, to tell the truth. Why would a painter need all of this? From the dust, I'd say he hasn't used this stuff for years. This corner doesn't fit with the rest of the studio. Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick coin. This is a crime scene, Trucy. But these cost like $550 at the magic shop. He's a fraud! He's a freaking fraud! Let's take a closer look at this desk here. Holy shit, look at that hair! Holy moly! So this is Drew Masham. And this little girl must be Farah. Yes, they took that some years ago. They look close, a happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking. Right. Fuck these mannequins, dude. I've never met an artist who liked these. That's how we know this guy's a fucking sham. Something about this way that figure is posed. I've seen that pose before. It's you, Apollo. See, you're making one of your flamboyant gestures. Happy Pride Month. Please, I'm a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence? Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy? Isn't that a pen? Like an old-fashioned quill pen? But it doesn't have a pointy end. That was most likely for sweeping... I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say debris off of the desk? Wow, you sure know a lot, Emma. Bold and scientific, that's my motto. Exactly what about that was bold or scientific? Is this a journal? Wow, talk about a clue. Let's read it. Oh, what is it, Apollo? He didn't write the name of the killer, did he? It's new. He didn't write a single line. Ah, you had me going for a while there. What the heck? What's this fucking thing? Hello? Oh, cute! Look at the tiny frame, Apollo! Tiny is right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in that? None, apparently. It's empty. There's no glass in it either. What's it doing sitting on the desk? This is a lesson for us all. Be sure to check the size when you buy frames. That's good, Trucy. That's good. Smart. This envelope has been opened and resealed. Oh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and it opens. Cool, huh? Whoever did this wasn't so delicate. You're right. Looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Wow, what an interesting little factoid. I'll remember that one, I think. Huh? This postmark on this letter is from 7 years ago. 7 years ago. Bum, bum, bum! Why would someone open a letter then seal it again? Who is it from? Who is it from? I better hang on to this. Oh, fuck, shit! Wasn't that when it all started? What the hell? Look at all these paints, Apollo, there's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red. We can repaint your suit, Apollo. How about this shade of green? That'll be enough of that, thanks. Peculiar. He has a whole ass computer here. He just hates phones. Oh, what the fuck? Hey! There's a painting hidden back here. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it? He certainly seemed pleased by the possibility. Oh. Buh. Huh, it's so normal. It's Starry Night. What the fuck? Yo, thanks for the bits, Jackson. Kitty Junie will not rise again. Kitty Junie is not real. That's hardly something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. Yeah, it's just fucking Starry Night, and also the other painting he was working on. What the fuck? Yeah, this guy's a total fraud. Maybe. I don't really know. I better get a professional opinion on this. A forger. He might be a forger, yeah. But then why is the version underneath it completely different? Like, if this was a really valuable painting that he was copying, per se? I mean, that's how he could make an enemy, is by... Alright, what's up, girl? What's up, Emma? I bet Emma could help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. And snackers. Huh? What were you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking, I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at the crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically? Ah, you know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we get to get, scientific now. Oh, I suppose, just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. Ooh, okay. I present the mug. Examine it. So, Emma, about this coffee mug? I hope you aren't actually trying to grill me for information. You know I'm not talking. Oh. Let's check out this mug, shall we? Oh, do I need to... examine it? What the fuck? What the hell? What's this? Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, the stain is probably... Okay, cool. Emma, explain! Explain! Explain, Emma! There's a pale blue residue on the rim? Ah, that! Well, yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. What the fuck? Huh? No, that's nothing. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Coral blue number 2 lipstick. Ah, right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Forensic science. I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. It's not a hobby. So what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray. That's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug. That's right. See? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. You know what's... Hey, chat. Okay, hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. You know what may or may not come back up? What if he's right-handed? I mean, left... Wait, shit. Okay, what... You usually lift a mug with your dominant hand, right? What if he's left-handed? Okay, sorry. Anyways. It certainly is helpful. This probably is not relevant. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe Emma'd be willing to help us out a bit more. Otherwise, like, why would they mark where the lips would have touched the mug if it's not going to come back up later as a point of contention as to where the lips would have touched the mug? You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I know. About poison analysis? I was afraid you were going to ask about that. See, this solution is used to test for androquinine. Atroquinine. The deadly poison found in the autopsy. Oh, I know that spark in her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown that's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details. I think I get it. You just spray the stuff on something you want to test, right? Precisely. You can even find the slightest trace of poison with this. I want to try too. Emma, pretty please. Oh my god, what if Trucy just picks up like a random ass thing off the floor? I'm terrified. You don't have to ask twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course. Yay, let's give it a whirl, Apollo. Ah! What are you doing? I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you. How is this for a reaction? Never do that again! I'm not poisonous! Tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand. Let's just get down to checking for real poisons. Oh, okay, we could really just... We could just go to freaking town. Alright. Just like, anywhere? What about the door handle? Mailbox? I'm just spraying like points of contact, I guess. But maybe paint? One of the paints might? Guys. I am not wasting it. I'm... Did I miss something? Maybe the chair? Help me! Help me! Help me! Did I try the mini picture frame? I thought I tried everything on this table. Help! Help me! What about this fucking hook? No? I tried the letterbox as well. Did I not try it good enough? Not the computer, not the paint, not the... What the hell? What in the goddamn... Yeah, we're making this apartment fucking wet, dude. We're gonna make it sopping. Maybe need to zoom in on the table. I don't think we can. I don't think we can zoom in on anything. I'll try every part of these paintings. Maybe there is nothing. You know? Maybe there's nothing. I'm pretty sure I already tried the body marking. I like definitely hit the floor. Oh, fuck. Emma, I'm sorry for wasting your stupid garbage. Too bad, no reaction there. I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second. What is it, Apollo? Did you spray that little desk over there? Yes! I don't think so. The spray probably can't reach that far, you know? Let's check it out, just to be sure. I spray... Fuck you! Fuck you! There's poison in the little frame! Fuck you! Idiot! This game is so mean to me. Yeah. Ah! A reaction, Apollo! Where? Inside of the cute little picture frame, look! Wow, would you look at that? Nice going, Trucy. I've known to work magic. Never mind that I was the one who found it. How would the inside of the frame have poison on it? Looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know either. Honestly. I don't know either. Hey girl, thoughts on this? Are you gonna be... that one? What about it? What about it? Yeah, what about it, Apollo? Take a closer look at it, both of you. Now, look at this one. This is the third painting he was working on. Hey, they're the same. I was hoping you wouldn't find that. You're right, though. Drew Masham was copying this painting. Wow, it's pretty good. Copying a painting? What for? To sell it! To sell it! Yeah, why are you hiding evidence, Emma? What's up with that? I should show her this. Oh, yes. Why, that's a bright red envelope. She sure is jumpy. Someone opened this, didn't they? My lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed? That's a first. You mean you know what's inside the envelope? Sure, I read it after all. Ah, you mean you were the one who ripped this open? Ha! Please, I would have steamed it open. But she did sneak a peek at it, apparently. You're calling Emma as the killer? That would be crazy. That would be a crazy thing for them to do, actually. Because she's a reoccurring character since the original trilogy. Know that I have a powerful weapon on my side. Weapon? Yes, the use of tools, highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. You should try flattering her, Apollo. Yeah. About that envelope we found, I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning. You want to know about my tool, don't you? It's called an X-ray analyzer. X-ray, like the X-rays you get at the dentist? That's right, at least that's what I call it. Huh? It has a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization. Something. How am I supposed to remember all of that? So basically it lets you see inside things, like envelopes? That's right, you're sharp, Trucy. But it's a bit more complicated than that, in practice, of course. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically. Can I try it out, Emma, please? Oh, I suppose. Of course, I've already checked out everything suspicious myself. I want to read the letter. I want to read the letter. What? What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, just seeing if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead. Oh my god, Trucy, do not point that at my head! Holy shit! Point that thing at me anymore and it might all fall out! Then I wouldn't need an X-ray machine to see through it. Holy shit, Trucy. Let's just get down to business, shall we? Right, let's test it on a sample first. It just so happens that I have a lottery ticket here. Beep 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 beep. You set the sample in the device like so. I don't see anything. Patience, there's no need to get all antsy. Look at the right side of the screen. That's the layer view of the envelope. Layer view? You've got it set to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, It's quicker to just have you give it a try. Turn that dial there with... Will you? Emma, how the fuck did you do that with your mouth? That's right. That's how you choose what depth you want to scan. Hey, I've got something. See, that's how you can read the letters on the ticket inside. Cool, huh? Except, I can't read them. Just turn the dial a little more. What you have to understand is that a sheet of paper really isn't flat at all. When you zoom in that much, you see the paper's like a bunch of hills and valleys. Wow, really? This X-ray device uses a beam with a wavelength of only 0.5 microns. Yo, thanks for the tier 3 Halfrost! Let's go! Thank you, thank you! And the 40 months, thank you. It breaks cards down into thin layers so it can only show what's written on that layer. I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything? That's why we go on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit, if you would. Rubbing? Like going over the image with... while holding... What the fuck? What the hell? Huh? What? What? I can't... I'm like squinting. There, that fixes the image on the screen. Now, turn the dial again, just a little. Oh, I see. Good, now you can rub this image to fix it, too. Yeah. Yo, thanks for the raid, Stingray channel. Welcome. I see 016. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. They probably want me to do every single layer, which is fine. I'll just do that. Try again, it says. Try lottery 16. Try again. Sorry, what do you want me to do? You want me to do like everything? There we go. Oh. Come on, bro. Okay, at least they give me a little notification when I've done it all. Wahoo! Yippee! No. Okay, let's print this one out. Try again. Goes up to my roof. Does this mean I have to buy another one to win? Well, it's Emma's ticket. Let her buy another one. It's okay, there's no need. But see, this is the true hidden power of my weapon. Neat, huh? Now, let's try it out on the real thing, shall we? Wahoo! Brrr. What if they made like an ARG like this? Like one of those like found... I don't know. Like I started cooking for a second and then I lost it. But you know what I mean? Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. What? Okay, let's print this out. Mr. Drew Masham, I've deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer. No way, dude. He had to have sold a painting, like a fake copied painting for $100,000. Someone deposited $100,000 into Mr. Masham's account? His paintings must really be valuable. Yeah. There's another page in there. Care to take a look? You bet I do. If you're gonna read someone's mail, you might as well read it all. Here goes with the second page then. bro is swimming. He smuggled drugs. No. The drug smuggling case was last week. And we're sick of that shit. We're sick of it. Please, God, no more. If I hear one more thing about a cocoon, I'm gonna lose it. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. So it was a letter about payment for one of his paintings. Wow, the secrecy though. Maybe the other person was... Yeah, I think he was just paid to forge and the other person was selling them. And what? Why was this letter the only one in here? It's 7 years old, right? Maybe it had some special significance to it? Well, Emma? Well, indeed. She knows something she's not telling us. No, it's okay. Don't worry. We got it. Looks like she's keeping mum about it. You know how we could get her to talk, get her to start yapping? Motherfucking snackoos. That'll get her talking. We just gotta wait until she's hungry. Just strike at the right opportunity. So, Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story the night of the crime? I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's going to be a witness tomorrow, I hear. I thought so. I'll never forget that face, but what was his name? Oh, right. Brushel. Spark Brushel. Fuck. Brushel. He's after a scoop to sell to the papers. So a reporter comes in for an interview with the painter. His first interview ever, and that night he's killed. Seems strange to you? INTJ stare. Really strange. It does raise a few questions. I'd like to speak with this reporter. Sorry, my voice cracked. I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could. Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician. This case is gonna be... Magician? Well, if it's not Trucy, that leaves only one other person. It wasn't Valent Gramarye by any chance, was it? Yeah, something like that. He's got some big show lined up, I hear. So he's out interviewing Valent Gramarye. Looks like I'll be heading to the Coliseum again sooner than I thought. Here, I'll give you that reporter's card if you want. Ooh, what the fuck, man? It's gotta be one of these, baby. It's one of these. Oh, is it Gramarye? I think it is. Yeah, it is Gramarye, isn't it? Woohoo! This is it! Apollo! The place where magic and dreams converge. Just a while ago was the place where murder and nightmares converged. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent. What about the case? Wah ha 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 ha. Only a performer laughs like that. The young Miss Trucy. How often I hoped we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Gee, Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show. I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. I love this fucking guy. I love that he's like literally a terrorist. Yeah, have a good one, Cinder. Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as the ones I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture. The world will watch in wonderment as Magnify's illusions are reborn. Here, on stage, by my hand. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, have you met this guy yet? Thoughts? So, a journalist was here on a story? All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper.
His name was Brushel.
Brushel. Brushel. Brushel. Brushel.
I think he remembers him.
He doesn't look too happy about it. Brushel. That cloying smell of mint when he smiles. Yes.
Could you tell us more about him? What did he want?
Okay, cool. A man by that name came on me, called fuck. I'm sorry. Hey, thanks for the raid, Seppi Live. Welcome. My name is Juniper. I'm a bot. Are you okay? No. Thanks for the bit sidewinder punch. I don't know why that was. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Oh man. Oh man. I'm having a fucking mental breakdown, dude. Help me. Help me. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh man, by that name. God. Just now. Valent's vision is always toward tomorrow. Guys, I'm crying. It wasn't that funny. Sometimes I just crack me up, man. Like, that is all.
That's all.
Very confusing. My face is fucking wet, dude. I am to perform a big magic show, yes. I wanted someone to cover it. Yet, he had ears only for that incident. That incident? In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter remove himself. So a painter has died, what of it? It is but a footnote in the footlights compared to the magic of Gramarye.
Uncle Valent, do you know where the reporter went?
I recommended he visit that place popular with penalized perpetrators. Oh god, he's at the detention center? He was a rude individual. Might I see that card? Sure. To tear apart my respectability, I will tear apart him.
Oh, here it comes, Apollo. Uncle Valent's big magic trick.
Is he going to fix the card? Not sure that qualifies as big magic.
What happened to the big magic?
Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped? He must have really not liked that journalist. Why'd you make him talk like dramatic text-to-speech? Because that's how I imagine him talking.
Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that the Gramarye miracle is back after a 7-year absence?
Yeah, they found a gal pal for their trio. Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his.
Daddy.
My co-magician in training, Zach Gramarye. If that terrible thing hadn't...
It's okay.
Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valent Gramarye, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant.
Thanks, Uncle Valent. You know, I'm happy you're doing this show. To think we get to see the great Magnifi's illusions again. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? Did we find out what happened to... Didn't he just disappear?
I imagine Valent will be testifying this case. Yeah, the last one he kind of dipped. Like, he was literally like, I'm catching a train. See you later, crocodile. My mentor, the magnificent Magnifi Gramarye, was a true deity among magicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations.
I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies on a sports car in the air above the audience.
Ugh.
And then sped off into outer space faster than the speed of sound. I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished.
For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Gramarye troop's secret, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you?
If the world was waiting, why did you hold off for 7 years?
It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land. He's so silly. He's so silly.
I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic.
The performance of Magnifi's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more.
Wait, what? Oh. It was illegal. 7 years, that phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it? It does, dude! It fucking does! And why was that?
A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy.
Performance rights.
This case, or whatever, that allowed this law to... I don't know, man. I don't know. All I'm saying is that Phoenix had to have been involved, right? With whatever fucking trial this was? Whatever.
Can you tell us about these performance rights?
Magnifi's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea, a trick, if you will. That trick was considered his property, and as such, was protected by property laws.
Oh. Intellectual property, maybe.
Magnifi knew this and bequeathed it in his will to one person.
You mean him?
Yes, Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zach Gramarye was the inheritor of the Gramarye miracle.
Daddy.
Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly, 7 years ago.
I think I see where the story is going.
Oh, he was waiting for, like, the will or, like, the copyright to expire or something. Yo, thanks for the 34 months, Ant Moose, and thank you for the 17 months, Suganator. Thanks for the 2 months, Muted Omen. Thank you, guys.
What's a person who's classified missing for a certain period of time?
I see.
They're considered legally deceased, correct?
In all absoluteness, those rolled-up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years.
Ah.
Yes, Miss Trucy, though it pains me to say it. This past spring, April to be precise, was the time. Your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnifi passed to me. This was, in fact, stipulated in the will by Magnifi himself.
Is that how it works, Apollo?
Huh. Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing, permanently. Sorry, girl, you're... Trucy, your dad is legally fucking dead. Sorry. Sorry to break it to you out here on this lawn. Holy moly. Also, here is my motive. I wonder... Drew Studio. Well, the interviewer guy wasn't here. Right, they said he's probably at the detention center.
Hi, Phoenix. Hi. Hi, baby girl.
Love you. Kisses you on the head. Mwah. Oh god, I'm still congested from that shit, dude. That was... I'm so stupid. Oh, you're here to see Vera Misham? Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment.
Medical office? Is she okay?
She's just lying down. Says she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever.
Guess we should come back.
Wait, but wasn't... Didn't we think the reporter was here? Isn't that what Valent said? Clenches my fucking fists. Hey, Phoenix! Nah, that's not gonna be anything. God, I'm so stuffy. Maybe more things have happened in here? No? Allergies hitting? No, I made a Freudian slip and I started laughing so hard I was crying. And that's where I'm at. Oh, maybe, should I show him his own ticket? It might just unlock more dialogue. Theory, Vera ingested a small amount of the slow-acting poison, that's why she's not feeling well. I was sort of thinking the same thing. So you agree it was a Freudian slip? Oh, most definitely a Freudian slip. Here, dude, take a look at your own ticket. A challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well, give it to me. He's cute. I think I love him. Guys, I think I love him. I think he's the best. Maybe I'm supposed to examine the courtyard now. They've changed the sign since our last case. It was all Gavin-ears back then, wasn't it? Hope nothing bizarre and mysterious happens this time! Sometimes foreshadowing can be obvious. But it shall. Why, the show itself will be bizarre and mysterious, I assure you. I don't have a problem with mystery as long as it's legal. I don't think lawyers and magicians are really meant to have conversations like this. Yeah, it's like two different species, like a chimpanzee and a bonobo, and you just like put them in a little box and make them fight each other. You know, I thought this at the time of the Gavin-ears concert too, but this Coliseum is just way too big. It's huge. It's got a big sounding name too. Sunshine Coliseum, was it? Ha 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 ha. Would you like to hear what the grand finale of the show in 3 days will be?
What? Really? Yeah.
The grand finale will be nothing other than...
Don't tell me you're gonna make the Colosseum disappear, right?
Oh!
Oh, oops. Looks like I was right. Apollo, I can't believe you'd use your power perception on something like this.
Puts Junie a box and closes the lid. Shake, shake. No! Here.
Oh. Look, Apollo, a balloon, a hot air balloon. With the Gramarye seal on it, no less.
Well, this is a long-awaited revival after all, and it's been 7 years, you know. Dare I repeat, it has been 7 years. I spent plenty of time, 7 years in fact, and a pretty penny on promotion.
I hope it's a huge success, Uncle Valent.
Oh, I intend for it to be nothing less, I assure you.
Oh, there's a little badger. Blue badger. Hey, that creature there. He was handing out balloons during your last case, too. He's not a creature, Apollo. Poor guy. Oh, sorry. Was I mean somehow? You know how hot it is inside one of those suits? He's stuck in there with only the smell of his own sweat to keep him company. On the verge of passing out, he hands out each balloon as though it were his last. Kinda takes the fun out of seeing the blue badger.
Huh. Well... Sniff, sniff. Imagine the smell. You're sick. Unvote for Mr. Right. Hey, doesn't that have that has the fucking symbol on it? What the hell? You know what? That's it. I'm presenting it to Gramarye.
I was wondering if you could tell me about this?
Why? That bears the Gramarye seal.
Uncle Valent, is something wrong?
What the fuck? Truce, where did you get this?
Huh? Dad gave it to me.
Your daddy, my partner, Zach Gramarye.
No, my other daddy, Phoenix Wright.
Why now? Why would you, your Lord Daddy? What the fuck?
Lord Daddy? That's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit.
The signature upon the back, do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zach Gramarye.
What? Daddy signed this?
Might I be so bold as to open it?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder?
Now the time has come where I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. Fuck, I can't say that word. By your leave, Miss Trucy.
Thanks, Uncle Valent.
3 days from now, make ready for a miracle. Does he live?
What do you think that journalist was after? Why did Valent react like that to this envelope? I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit.
Okay, we have figured it out, by the way. We figured it out. Why did I say by the way? We figured it out anyway. On the way? Am I insane? I think I'm crazy. Chirp, chirp. Cheep, cheep. That's what the inside of my brain sounds like when I'm trying to remember something. Okay. Yeah, I bet Trucy's dad is still alive. That sort of thing just makes sense, like, narratively. Like, they would just... Oh, have a good night, Turnburn. You don't just have, like, a character in a show or something just... Oh, they've been missing for so many years. And then it just never comes back up. I think I hear what you're saying. Ah, fuck. Sorry. I had, like... I had like this string on like my pajama pants that I'm wearing, and I like dropped it onto my wrist, and it just like tickled it a little bit, and I was like, huh? Sorry, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm insane. We're all doing it for the money, end quote. No, not at all.
Looks like somebody's already meeting here.
Maybe that reporter? Oh my fucking god. Stop. Oh my god. Fucking creature. What voice do I give you? What the fuck? What a best boy. He does look like a Smiley Friends character. Who the fuck is this? Hi there, how you doing? Who might you be? Is that good, chat? Hi there, how you doing? That's good enough.
Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Talk about a nervous monkey.
You're Justice, you!
You know me?
Do I know you? Of course I know you! Stares down witness on stand until they spill beans, end quote.
Huh? That's not true. What's he writing?
Are you a reporter by any chance? Whoa, you're Trucy!
Am I famous?
Oh yeah! It's so upsetting! He's upsetting! I'm upset! Oh yeah! Trucy Wright hates carrying a bag! Puts everything she owns in her panties, end quote.
Yeah, that's not true!
Just hold on to your breeches there! I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy! Oh, God!
Interview?
So, guard, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life! What else could I possibly need? End quote.
No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him.
Did you come here to interview the guard? Ooh-wee, what a pickle! Accused won't talk, had to interview someone or go plumb crazy, end quote. I feel like he should have like King Candy voice. In a way. I don't know, maybe he'll...
I should have guessed.
Where's my manners? Name's Brushel. Spark Brushel. Oh, he has a toothbrush, or is that a hairbrush? I'm not picky. Journalist just closes his eyes, writes. End quote. Incomprehensible. This is not a person.
What's that nauseating strong mint smell every time he grins?
Wait, is his shadow like toothpaste residue? What the fuck? Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is! Wild romp through crossroads of mayhem madness, end quote.
I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something.
Oh my god, stop nodding at me. Holy shit. I'm freaking out. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay, introduce yourself. So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist? Ah, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record here. Yes? I'm the interviewer, you understand, yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here, end quote. Oh, okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Well, I think he probably does. Exactly! I knew you'd understand. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. He's literally a soy jack. So, the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio? Wow, Yuzu! Wow! Whoa! Moth on Moth. Hey! Hi, Yuzu! Welcome. Hey, yo, my name is Juniper. I am also Moth. Hello. Hello, fellow Moth connoisseurs, Moth viewers. I'm playing Ace Attorney. We just started Trial 4, so we're kind of deep in here. We're kind of deep in here. But hi, nice to see you, Raiders. And nice to see you, Yuzu. Kisses you right on your little moth head. Mwah. Oh God. Who? Me? Let me state one thing for the record. Yes? I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy, real busy, always on the road. A journalist always buys one-way tickets, never looks back, end quote. I can understand that philosophy, but dude, even Trucy is like shook. She doesn't know what the fuck to do. I hate this guy. This isn't a person. You're not a person. You want to know the thing about one-way tickets. Once you use them, they're gone. All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too? Exactly. See? It's the same thing. What is? Have a good night, Alex. I hate him. So you went to do a story on Drew Misham, and he never had a story done about him before. That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record here. He says that a lot, doesn't he? Is that like his... I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why do the interview in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like... Oh, I've got it! Say there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. You think the burger guy is going to tell me where he got it? At the supermarket, maybe? Exactly, see? That's what I'm talking about. I think I may have actually understood that one. Well, there's nothing I can talk about, really. Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers, end quote. Right, guess we'll leave then. Ah, but since you're here, might as well tell you a bit of tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us, just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip and wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup. I hate him! When an article on a tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery, end quote. I believe it was. What the fuck did he just do? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see what he just fucking did? He went like, oh my god. What the fuck? An oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen the painting somewhere before. A painting of a giant peach floating down a river. He's doing it! Oh my god, jeez, fuck. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach. Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. Oh my god. He needs to kill himself. You're crazy. I don't know, man. Take a look at... Oh, Jesus. Take a look at this, I guess. He doesn't. He's got nothing to do. Nothing to do with this. I'm gonna show him the other one anyways. I'm gonna have to go through all that dialogue for all of them, huh? Boy. This one. I don't really know what I want from this guy. He doesn't seem like he knows anything about any of the things I wanted to show him, so... Now I'm just gonna throw random shit at him. No, I showed him both of the paintings already, both of the peach paintings. Right? I did. I showed him both of the peach paintings. These ones, I don't think they're relevant. Gah! Dude, this guy, I don't think we can put this guy in a contraption. I think he would fucking eat the contraption. Gah. Oh yeah, why were you talking to Gramarye? Oh no, he doesn't fucking know. Can we just leave? It's just like, sometimes the game will give you prompts and they'll be like, well, I've told you all there is to say. And then you can leave. But yeah, I guess we could just leave. You know this is somebody's favorite character, and we're just like, we need to kill this guy with hammers. We need to stretch him out in a medieval device and skin him. And they're like, no, that's Gore. That's Gore, my comfort character. He's mine now. We need to boil him. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try one more thing. You think this guy's a Tumblr heartthrob? I don't know. I don't know about that one. He's not. I don't think he's edgy enough. Yay, that's Gore, my hatred character. That's insane. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave and see if now that we've spoken to him, we've unlocked anything else. Maybe Emma's still here? Oh, okay, there we go. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you. What's with that scary face you're making? And what's with the I know something I'm not telling you face you've got going, Emma? Emma. This painting came from behind that dresser. It was stolen, no? I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose... Is what you think. Oh, it's what you think. It's what you think. I thought she was pulling a fast one on us. Drew Misham was a forger. A forger? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. They put Sham in his name. This is an Ace Attorney game. Why does she not want us to learn about the case? Because she's working for Gavin. So, what exactly is a forger? Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. So, Drew Misham was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. To supplement his work in illustration, I guess? I see. Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery. Not necessarily, anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like, after all. Oh, yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's underneath the paint of the finished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really needed to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Still, if you need to see Mr. Masham's rough sketches, kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting, and maybe valuable for a case. You should try buttering her up, Apollo! Yep, butter her up, give her snackoos. She loves that shit, she's like a little dog. Well, I guess we should present her these paintings then? Take a look at this. I kind of wanted to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick. Oh, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out. Yeah, sure, we'll start with this one. Oh. Guac. I got that guac 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 even. Guac. Yo, the sketch looks like shit. I don't even know what to say. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay, let's print this out. What the fuck? Oh, it's from the intro. Or is it? You laughed when Juniper was talking to Gramarye to take pictures of a stag beetle I found in a shoe? Wow, that's so cool! I wish I could see a stag beetle in real life. Wow, he really blows! The finished painting isn't anything like the rough. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted to for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of the charcoal between paint and canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like. Ah, I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely. Then do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd. Is it? Is the sketch itself odd? You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. Oh, you know what? It's because... Okay, I'm so stupid, dude. I think he played poker with Phoenix. And he was sketching his poker with Phoenix. Huh. Well, sure, you like this detection stuff, don't you? I wonder... Did it look like the first case? I'm actually not really sure. Maybe we'll see more soon. I mean, we already know that the first case is going to come back. Like, it has to. because they told us at the end of the first case. They were like, listen, there was a lot of holes in this one, and a lot of things that are gonna be relevant later. Heads up. What the fuck? Okay, let's print this out. What the fuck?
This one, too.
What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden.
You think I could just look at the last of these?
Fine by me. Knock yourself out. Oh my fucking god. I am ill. I am ill, bro. What does it mean? Oh my god, it's again. It's first of all, it's this shit again, isn't it? I'm so tired of seeing this fucking case. Okay, let's print this one out.
Oh, what the heck? What the heck is all this then?
I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation?
Jersey, look at these 3 sketches. Do you notice anything?
Yeah, No, don't worry, I did see them. I did see them. They're... Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on?
These sketches are 3 cases I worked on.
What?
The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Bowl Club.
Oh, by the way, I had borscht for the first time in Poland. It was very delicious. Sorry, anyways.
The dead man pulling the noodles. Pulling the noodle stand. Fuck! And then... the events that transpired during the Gaviner's concert.
What could it mean? How could he have drawn those things? And why?
That's what I want to know.
Wait, is Drew Misham your father?
Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? I never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew Misham and what did he have to do with me?
That's so fucking weird! That's so fucking weird. I'm trying to make sense of it, because, like, my knee-jerk reaction at first was, oh my god, he was at these 3 scenes. Like, he was at the scene of the crime and nobody knew about it. Yo, thanks for the bit, Cyber. I come to mention your one-off mention of Wendigoo's Raft video gave me another creator to watch. The Raft video is so fucking funny. Yeah, like, yeah, he went to the concert. Sure, he could have gone to the concert. Especially from the perspective that he was drawing that from. But was he also at the scenes of the crime? Like he could have just been, like, drawing it based off of, like, the crime photos and stuff. But what if he was there? What if he was there? Like, he can't have been, right? Because he doesn't ever leave his apartment. But what if he did? I don't know. I feel insane. I feel crazy. Okay, I think I told the Oomfies that I was gonna be done at, like, 9. Even though this is a good cutting off point, I'm gonna go for another 40 minutes. Wee-oo, this is the cute police. You are under arrest for being too cute. Aw, looks directly towards the camera. looks at camera. Looks at camera. Your screen grows dark. My eyes fill with blood. Thank you.
Good morning.
So, you're Farah, right? I'm Trissy. Trissy Wright. That's right with a W. But not right. Right? We're on your side. You can tell us anything, please. Good morning.
She speaks.
Not bad, not bad. But I think you do better with the little smile, you know? Telling a woman to smile. Shaking my head, Trucy. Shaking my head. You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know? Oh, Trucy!
Trucy, let's take it easy for starters.
Is she gonna smile? Or... Oh. Thank you for taking my case. Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. Thank you for taking my case.
Okay, well, that's a start, I guess. There she goes with the nail polish again.
That's great, really, it's so cultured. Wanna try? Oh, wait, she's cute! Oh, really?
Girls.
Shut up, Apollo, they're bonding.
The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger. And a stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really. And maybe one that led to his death.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, baby boy, how I've missed him. Oh. Well, we will now begin the trial of Vera Misham. Dude, you need to lock in. Holy shit. Is the judge okay? His voice is so raspy and he's looking around all nervous like. Huh. The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time. And may indeed alter our legal systems forever. Today is a test of the jurist system. And the first step towards a new order in our courts. When the magic hobby Aunt Girly and the art hobby Aunt Girly reach mental illness resonant frequency, it's beautiful to watch. It's like comets colliding. It's like stars exploding, isn't it?
Daddy's secret mission.
The jurists will function like a jury. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will.
Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom?
3 closed-circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. No, dude. I'm so scared. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. Jurists judge well and judge cool. Now see here, Prosecutor Gavin. I was going to say that. My apologies, Air Judge. Jurists, today, judge today's trial coolly, if you will be so kind.
The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings. We're about to find out just what effect they're going to have.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of the case, if you would. The victim is the painter Drew Misham. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? By none other than the defendant, Vera Misham.
Objection!
There wasn't any poison in the coffee!
Akatong, someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself. The mug. Ah, residue was found on the rim, I see. The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death. The court accepts this as evidence.
9 to 9:30.
According to this report, the victim's death was caused by anthraquinine poisoning.
Rimmed to death.
A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligrams. A touch of anthraquinine in the body is the touch of the Reaper's scythe.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. You may present your witness.
I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety. Oh no.
Hi, bye Reagan, bye.
That journalist, no doubt.
The witness will state his name and occupation. No, I don't...
Stop! Oh, right! Well, for starters, my name's Spark Brushel. My job is a lone observer of the world.
In other words, a freelance journalist, right?
If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record. Yes, Mr. Brushel. I dislike conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions. Preconceptions make park sandbox of endless desert waste, end quote.
Fuck,
You said so yourself yesterday.
Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you today a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story.
Oh.
Scoop turns Mr. Brushel into that Mr. Brushel, end quote.
I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker.
Let's hear your testimony then, shall we?
A simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out.
I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier, journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time.
I'm in pain.
That does sound like a simple case. Unless you were the one who poisoned him. What are you saying, Judge? Need I remind you, the cameras are rolling today. I feel the need to be a bit dramatic.
You didn't do it, did you?
Me do a thing like that? Come on, that's like a newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. I know, wild accusations, rock courtroom, end quote.
Rock indeed. You're so stupid. Gavin's so fucking dumb.
Pastor Gavin sure looks like he's having fun.
Rock. And I'm rock hard.
I'm so happy for him.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Your cross-examination, please.
Don't stare at me. Stop staring.
I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview.
9 at night? Isn't that a little late for an interview?
If the great painter Drew Misham says come at 9, believe you me, I go at 9. The first, and as it turns out, last interview with such a prolific painter.
Right, can you tell us what it was like when you arrived?
The first outsiders to enter the atelier, journalistic history made.
You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio.
Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history. A basically insignificant step for all mankind, but a giant step for that Brushel guy. End quote.
Wait, that's kind of good. Wait. That's kind of good, Brushel. You're growing on me.
If one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an insider.
By which he means Vera did it.
So, how did this epoch-making interview go?
Growing on me like a fungus, maybe, yeah.
His daughter brought us coffee right after we started.
Would you mind being a little more specific?
Ooh-wee, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. In fact, it all began when I was in 3rd grade. Wait, 4th grade.
That's not what I meant!
I believe I know what Air 4 is driving at. This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone other than the defendant touch it?
Right, that's what I was going to say, really.
Well now, if you got a question to ask, you'd best straight up ask it. That's what I tell all the new recruits several times if necessary. Right for a grade schooler, that's my motto. Which isn't to say I can only write grade schooler, you know.
Who touched the coffee? I'm gonna justice!
Don't know. I was in the back looking at the studio's equipment when she served it.
And what happened next?
And do you know what happens next? Star falls, end quote.
What's this about a star falling?
Star falls. Huh, it's like an old telegram. Send money, over.
Zowie, you don't know? That's like a journalism code word. An important personage passes away, a star falls, get it?
But there's no gravity in space, is there? I wouldn't think that stars could fall, really.
Does this matter?
Oh boy, this is good stuff, good stuff. How about star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know, star dies. No, lacks imagination. Of course, you could go with Drew dies. Straight, to the point. I like it.
I think we need to hear something a little more substantial.
What? Why are these two different things? I think the victim killed himself to avoid talking to this guy any longer. Yeah, you don't want me to. I think Drew fucking killed himself, honestly. Okay, but for real though, chat, it is like, okay, Drew asks his journalist to come at 9 p.m. Drew's time of death is between 9 and 9:30. Did Drew kill himself? Did he need a witness to be there to watch him kill himself for some reason so that his daughter wouldn't be blamed? I don't know. Maybe.
About when Mr. Machine passed away.
Oh boy, what a scene that was! He puts his coffee mug down with a crash, right? Yes, and then the cold finger of death touches his spine. Life's flame sputters and fails. So cold was that touch, he could not but tremble uncontrollably.
Oh my god, Jesus!
Actually, life's flame is a little tired. Life's river froze over. Yes, that's a go.
I think he's starting his article already.
Could you describe that a little more simply?
Well, as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised. He hit the floor, as they say. Shawty got low. An artist's seizures, final performance, end quote.
Entroquinine paralyzes the central nervous system. The body arcs back like a bow, the limbs... Oh.
That's quite enough of that.
Is the daughter in the courtroom? I actually don't know.
Some of us want to be able to sleep tonight. Oh yeah? Well, I want details, lots of juicy details.
I feel like he would do that. He would go,
For that, you can listen to our last year's hit single.
Clavier, are you chilling at a time like this? Is nobody taking this seriously? Hello?
Entroquinine, My Love by the Gaviniers, available at all major music outlets. The point here is that the victim died of antroquinine poisoning. Well, Mr. Justice, how'd you find that testimony?
Is it important? I don't know, guys. This is going over my head.
He took a sip of coffee.
No, antroquinine. Yeah, it's important because antroquinine is a slow-acting poison. It is very important. Well, an accountant of the moment of the victim's death. I'd say it's very important. Please add it to the testimony.
Very well. The court requests the witness add this account to his testimony.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely death by poison, but it says it's slow acting.
Objection!
Yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing. Maybe I should just ask him more about the,
Hold it!
about this.
Can you say that for sure?
For sure, I'm sure. Drew's studio isn't a big place, kiddo. I know if someone else had come in.
What if they'd been hiding in there from before?
Objection!
Even if someone had been hiding in the studio, they hardly could have poisoned that mug without anyone noticing. You think I, Spark Brushel, would miss something as obvious as that? No way!
He sure makes it sound exciting. I guess that's his job.
There's only one moment we need to focus on, really.
The moment when Drew Bisham died.
Exactly, there has to be something there.
Yeah, how do I tell them that...
Hold it!
Maybe I should just press this again.
You said it was definitely death by poison. How can you be so sure?
Hey, look, I'm a journalist. I've seen a lot of things.
Oh god! Yeah, we can tell, dude. We can tell you've seen a lot of things. Jesus fucking Christ.
And I've had more than my share of experiences with so-called poisonings. Man eats fishy fish, goes bye-bye. End quote.
Food poisoning doesn't count. Should I get him to talk about something else?
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, oh shit, I meant to select Drew's coffee, whatever.
When someone serves you coffee, you drink it. That's what my old boss always used to say. Never did get what he meant by it, though.
But you're still alive, which is to say you didn't die.
Of course not! Yeah, that's, you said a lot there, Apollo.
No point falling before you're a star. End quote.
That's not exactly what I was getting at.
What were you getting at then? You know the poison was on the rim, not in the coffee. Oh, yes. There were 2 cups on the tray she brought. And one of the cups had Drew's signatures painted on the side.
No chance the guest would take that one by mistake, I guess.
Well, Mr. Justice, was that testimony important?
No, not really. Well, actually, you know what? How about I say it's important anyway?
I'd say that is important.
Very well. Please add that to your testimony, Mr. Brushel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes, whatever. Oh, wait, it went, the poison one went away. I can't, like, press it again. Whatever. Why is there only one at the crime scene? No, there were 2 mugs.
Oh, yes, quite. I gulped it down. Felt that sweet scorch in my throat.
But you say the victim took 1 sip and fell over.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to examine. That's what I'm trying to press at, because he can't have done that.
And you still kept drinking?
Of course. Drink your coffee when it's hot, never when it's not.
What the fuck? This guy's a psychopath!
That's what my old boss always say. Never really knew what he meant by it.
Should I get him to talk about something else?
Star's coffee. Talk about that.
Say Mr. Mishim had the coffee too, but did you actually see him drink the coffee?
Of course. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. End quote.
live in a man sees eat dog, and writes about it world. Yet?
Yet?
I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man puts lips to mug, drinks, end quote. That poison is quite, quite virulent, I hear. My stomach did a so-called somersault, since I gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe something's there, some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture a guess for the record?
Does this guy have a pause button?
Well, Mr. Justice, did you find that testimony valuable? Yes, it was important.
The victim drank his coffee and immediately fell over?
Oh, yes. You can go to the press with that one.
Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony.
There we go, we found it. We got it. It's fine.
Vital, right?
Yeah. Wrong.
Objection!
Wrong.
You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used, antroquinine. Shit. Sorry, language.
Oh, Prosecutor Gavin was quite clear about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 milligram paralyzes the entire nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile.
Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we weren't told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information.
An omission?
Antroquinine is as virulent as he says, but death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because antroquinine is slow acting! I'm fucking justice, baby! According to one forensic scientist,
one of the most virulent poisons, but absorbed into the body's functioning necessarily takes at least 15 minutes for the time of ingestion to adverse effects to show. So do you think, like, that's why I think he might have fucking killed himself. I think he took it before the reporter showed up.
If we suppose at the moment of Mr. Misham sipped the coffee, it was when he sealed his fate, then he would have still had time left to enjoy his last cup of joe.
Jesus, that's awful. Fuck, I hate this guy.
Order, what's the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct, why, that contradicts the entire testimony we've just heard.
Well, Mr. Brushel, anything else to say on the record?
Slow act. It was virulent, all right? Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist.
What the fuck? He's working on a scoop.
Objection!
It's Brushel, yeah? Brushel, let's take a trip back down memory lane. Oh? Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital.
You know what I think? I think that was a not-so-subliminal suggestion. End quote.
I admit, it does cause a problem if he died when you say he died. I would be forced to say, what the what? I would be off whiter shit just I would be forced to say sayonara to my simple case. And you would be forced to say farewell to your article. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you.
Come again.
You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? As the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. And you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye.
Scoop.
Stop! What the fuck are you doing? Stop!
Look, just wait a second. Just one second. We're waiting. Out with it. I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, end quote. A story survival, end quote.
Attorney utterly confused, end quote.
Actually, I did notice something when I visited the studio. I've heard a poison that takes its sweet time, see.
But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently.
Mr. Brushel, are you saying you noticed something that explains what happened? You bet I am. The antidote for a poisonous contradiction, you might say.
I have still no idea what you're talking about, end quote, I might say.
I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee.
Come on, man. If you say Vera,
Order.
As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony that Mr. Masham died the instant after he drank.
Of course I'm standing by my testimony. And my dream of exclusive rights to this story.
I suppose it was too much to hope for.
What was?
Of course you wouldn't choose a simple case. Not him.
Phoenix, right?
No. Phoenix Wright. Who else? Achtung. Herr Brushel, report for us, if you would. What is it that you noticed?
This court is a critical trial of the juris system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to the court about what you noticed. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Masham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Brushel on this one.
A suicide note. Yes, he had this look on his face. Man's face inscrutable. As a quadratic equation, end quote.
Suicide? Poor Mr. Masham. But that means Vera's innocent. Yeah, silver linings, Tracy. Dap me up.
Would someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview?
Oh.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Maybe he needed someone there to witness it. Or maybe somebody needed somebody there to witness it. Somebody. I don't know. Yeah, if it was this guy interviewing me, I might finally get pushed over the edge. That's the last straw. The last thread snaps.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Masham was at his desk.
Was there anyone at the studio other than Mr. Masham?
Well, his daughter Vera, of course.
Was anyone besides Mr. Masham and Vera present?
Not a single one. Not a cat. Not a rat. Not even a mouse.
The only person who didn't belong to that studio there was you, wasn't it?
Oh, I know what you're doing. I know your game. Attorney uses classic Ramsden phenomenon ploy, end quote.
If you intend to suggest that this reporter is a suspect, I'm sure you also intend to present evidence supporting that assertion, correct? In the meantime, let's move along, shall we?
Thanks for keeping me in line, Gavin.
He seemed to be writing a letter.
He blinks upwards. Oh shit, like a bird or a lizard.
So, he put the letter away when he saw you?
Early reporter gets worm, end quote. That's my secret.
I'm not sure I follow.
It's the night of the interview. I arrive 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in. Oh my god, dude!
Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that, like, unlawful entry?
Mr. Masham sure seems to think so. You should have seen him. Oh my god! He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. I know a secret when I spot one, and that was one.
What yellow envelope?
It does seem significant. Well, Mr. Justice?
I think somebody else took the yellow envelope.
The defense finds this testimony vital, Your Honor.
Yeah, I wonder if Brushel took it. My account comes free of charge.
Or he could be colorblind. I don't know, really. We need more, I heard it was left at the crime scene. We don't have any evidence of that. Yeah. We could present the red one.
Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note?
A suicide note?
Well, yeah, don't quote me or anything. I'm just saying it's a possibility, you know?
So you didn't actually check the letter?
Of course not. It was sealed. Contents of can unknown until can is opened, end quote.
You can always check the label.
You think Mr. Masham was writing a suicide note?
If he was, that would solve the case in a jiffy.
Kinda makes me wonder about that letter. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna... Like, we found a red one.
Objection!
As it just so happens, there was a single letter in a desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope.
Whoa, what the fuck? Jesus. Never do that again. Huh?
Prosecutor Gavin.
Fuck. Yes.
Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime?
Unfortunately, no. But her forehead, it's easy to mistake the color of an envelope.
I guess, but not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already, 7 years ago.
Well, Mr. Brushel, I can explain that. Drew, right? He wanted to get that letter in an envelope, pronto. Get it out of sight, get it out of sight of my beady eyes, right? So we grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away.
And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction?
What? Oh shit, what the fuck? What the hell? Wow! Hi, Joel! Hi, Joel! Hi! That's my homie. That's Oomphy. I don't want spoilers, so I have to fuck off. Yeah. Hi, Raiders. I'm Juniper. I am a Moth. I'm playing Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. We're on trial 4. We kind of just started it, but this, you know, we're in like spoiler territory or lacking context territory. Just a heads up. It's okay. Kisses Joel's Raiders right on the head. Mwah. I love Joel viewers. They're adorable.
Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say to the witness's claim?
That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope.
I guess, I mean, it's possible. It is possible. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just roll with it.
It's entirely possible.
But Apollo, we checked the contents of that envelope yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, you're right.
Okay. What the heck? I know what the letters said, but I don't know. He's a forger, chat. Like, that's his job, is he forges things. He could have been seeding something? I don't really know.
As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of a forensic scientist.
What?
Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Masham.
Oh?
Why would he address a letter to himself?
I don't know. Nothing in this fucking case makes sense. Not a single goddamn thing.
Let alone send a suicide note to himself.
Don't do that.
I've been scooped! Order! Mr. Brushel, can you explain this to the court? Oh my. How could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old, forgets lots, end quote. I'm still waiting for an explanation, Mr. Brushel. Well, that's the thing, see. After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there, searching his desk drawer for something.
His desk drawer.
Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp, end quote. A stamp, whatever for. Well, to mail his letter, what else? And then, why yes, I think I saw him put it in his letterbox.
No, dude, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? Why couldn't you just...
Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box. Well, apparently this yellow letter has nothing to do with it. Oh, how I wish it did. Just think, if that were a suicide note, what a story.
Oh my god, you're evil. Yo, thanks for the 5 months, Evil Crash. It must be hard being a lawyer when Junie is banned in 38 states. Thanks for the 22 months, Catmint. Thank you.
Star writes suicide note in front of reporter, falls, end quote. As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That's it.
Yes, Your Honor.
It makes me wonder about the contents of that red envelope.
Mr. Drew Misham, I've deposited $100,000 into the designated account. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days.
$100,000 is quite a good deal of money.
So this was from 7 years ago, yeah. 7 years? 7 years? 7... What? What now, you fucking rat?
So, am I finished here? Am I finished here? I was thinking of, going home to start writing.
No, we're not done. No, you're not going anywhere.
I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone. But when you catch the scent of a story, you make that, rather unique face.
Yeah, he goes like...
Come on! Attorney has active imagination, little else, end quote. Even I noticed something and my eyes aren't what they used to be. I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about.
Judge has active imagination, end quote.
Please continue with your testimony. Tell us about the scent of a story.
Don't do that!
Hey, I'm the one asking the questions here, usually.
His mouth is so fucking pink, dude. It's just a lot, man. It's...
Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up for the interview. Reporter leverages story, gets his interview, end quote. The story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably has something to do with it. Say what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
Oh, Phoenix got him to forge something! Is that what that is? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Phoenix, no! Phoenix!
So you threatened to go to the press with this story. That's how you got your interview. Blackmail? Well, yes. No. It wasn't exactly black. I'm not... Something wrong, Mr. Brushel. Look. This is my story. My tidbit. Journalist info is livelihood. End quote. I see. Well, you have me chatting away in here. What's going on out there? What if some Wally Woodsworth or Sally Scooper gets wind of my story? They could be going to press while I'm going to waste. I hate this guy. I'm so done with him. I'm so over him. The court feels your pain, Mr. Brushel. Mr. Justice, let's pick up the pace.
Certain case 7 years ago.
Wait, 7 years ago?
7 years ago. 7 of them.
Oh. Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up for the interview.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to see his, like, ticks because of how much he fucking moves.
The victim, Drew Misham, had an aversion to reporters.
Boy, I guess. Not even my considerable charms did much for him. Until I finally got my thumbs up, that is.
Maybe you can elaborate on that a bit for us.
Reporter leverages story.
Exactly what sort of story was this?
Oh, a little one. Like I said,
I thought for a second he was pinching his nipples. I was like...
nothing more, nothing less, nothing in between. End quote. I might have suggested I had a lead on this particular story, but I didn't threaten or cajole or nothing, honest.
So a suggestion was enough to get an interview. Mr. Misham must have really wanted to keep it under wraps.
What's he doing, man? What's he freaking doing?
The story concerns a certain case from 7 years ago.
A certain case 7 years ago? Tell us, what case?
Let me say one thing, Mr. Attorney, and you can quote me on this. I can't talk about that case.
Huh.
Well, why not?
It's about journalistic pride and staunchness and credibility and connections. Journalist reveals sources only over his dead body, end quote. So what'll it be? Gonna strangle me? Dead men don't tell tales, Mr. Attorney.
He sounds pretty determined not to talk.
Good. Yeah, let's kill him. Let's strangle him. Right here on this pedestal. Our chances of breaking his will aren't looking good.
What the fuck?
He did plead the 5th.
On one hand, we have your story, and on the other, this letter. What makes you think the two are related?
Oh, I was just saying it's possible. Call it reporter's intuition, end quote. I say a lot of things. You're going to pick all of them apart? Be my guest?
All of them? No, just the incredibly suspicious ones.
No, all of them. Don't worry. I don't leave stones unturned.
Say what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
I'm just curious. I'm just looking around, peeking around. He probably does something with his toothbrush when he... I didn't see anything. No, that's in his pocket. Yeah, I don't like it when it zooms in on him either. Like, I can like smell the mint. It's really nasty. I know he wants to talk about this case. Or, like, he doesn't want to talk about it, but... Is he gonna move this toothbrush 7 years ago? No? Okay, dude, okay. You're, Fuck. I don't know. I feel like they're asking me to just perceive his ass. or Dr. Hottie? Which do you prefer? What the heck? Clenching my fucking fists, dude. Hottie was a freak. This guy just looks like a freak. Yeah. Why I oughta... I haven't pressed this one yet, just because I kind of think it's nothing. Oh wait, I mean, hey, he's a star man, a star. The flow of his brush is like a great undulating river across the canvas. Artist paints light up studio like sun, end quote.
This guy's full of wacky gestures, but that one just now was wackier than usual.
Looks kind of nervous to me, Apollo.
I'm sensing something different than before here. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, yap. No. Yep. Was without compare, huh? If I saw this guy in real life, I'd hold him prisoner in a shipping container and dissect him? Oh, that's crazy. He's not doing anything with it. I really thought any sort of tick he would have to do with his mouth. But maybe it has to be somewhere else then. Not like this, huh? Not like this! Hands, maybe? Yo, thanks for the 35 months, Sunrendered! Maybe... wait, shit. Okay, this is gonna be a really stupid fucking question, chat, but have we talked about that he was a forger in court yet? Because that should be like... I don't think so. Well, Well, then maybe we're supposed to... Right hands? I don't think so. Objection! Well, yeah, that's nothing. Okay, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked, bro. No, I already pressed it. They were like, there's something weird going on with that one. I'm just gonna... It might be the pen, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it wiggles or something. Yeah. Take your time, take your time. What the fuck?! They told me to whip it out! What do you want from me? Maybe eyebrows? Fuck! I don't get it. I don't, Oh, armpit? What? What do you mean, oh, armpit? No, the toothbrush isn't moving at all during, like, the perception thing. Oh, maybe it has something to do with this. I think I'm just being stupid. Sort of Leverage's story. I feel like Leverage's story should... I hate being so close to him. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We've been, like, examining the fuck out of this one, though. Help! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! No, it's not gonna be the sweaty armpits, chat. I don't even think they're sweaty. I think it's just shading. He's just too good. He's just too good. Did I see it earlier? What? Fuck! The talent line? Did I just miss something? Cause I thought this was like really sus, cause talent, Drew's talent. No, nothing fucking moved. Nothing fucking moved. Okay, he's not swallowing. Really? Like, check his armpit for sure on this one? Guys, it's not gonna be the armpit. What?
Gotcha!
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm at a loss. Sweat much, Mr. Brushel?
Oh, what? Yeah, well, man can't help his glands, you know.
It's more than that. When Mr. Mishim's talent was mentioned, you suddenly began to sweat buckets.
Ah!
You're hiding something about his talent.
What? That's ridiculous.
Evidence time. Let's show where Mr. Mishim's true talent lays. It just so happens I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter.
Wait, this one or this one?
Take that!
I picked the wrong. Oh, okay.
This painting was found in Mr. Mishim's studio. There are two problems with this painting. The first is that it wasn't. You need to stop doing that. Holy shit. Second is that there is another painting in the studio, which looks exactly like this one. Except it was only half done. Ah! And we have a letter discussing a payment of $100,000, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That is all, Your Honor.
everyone? Please, please, everyone. Can we keep this private, please? This is my story, my scoop. Forgery, that's a serious crime. Drew Misham is known as an artist these days, but there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back. Another art, meaning forgery. Drew Misham was talented, all right. Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. A fact that a certain criminal elements were quick to discover.
Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about...
Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. Yeah. Yes, that 7 years, baby. The rumor started circulating 7 years ago. 7 years ago. So what are we to understand that this letter, this payment of $100,000 was for exactly forged evidence, net's tidy profit, end quote. Phoenix! Order! Why, it's like our victim was living a double life.
Aha! This is my chance! So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about!
Objection!
This is my first time in hearing of this criminal world. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation.
Objection!
But how do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here.
Objection!
But there's no proof tying this letter to our case. Our case was, and remains, simple from the beginning. Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. And you, of course.
Hey! The only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing my reviews. Mr. Brushel, your testimony up to this point has been quite unreliable. Hold on, checking something? Cool. Anyways. It doesn't speak well of your reporting acumen. What are you talking about? My journalism is rock solid. Journalism so solid you can stand an elephant on it. End quote. In any case, let's hear a summarized recap of your testimony. If we can ascertain the situation in that studio from the recap, the trial is over.
Apollo, what's he talking about? The cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have any reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspects, then the killer had to be Vera. That's what. This next testimony is your last chance.
Mr. Brushel, your testimony, please. Oh, God. Oh, God. But the small painting. Yeah, what the fuck? The only person in that studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She admitted much herself. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug. And nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter.
A nice testimony, clear, succinct, and without room for doubt.
Aw, shucks. You really think so? I believe this clarifies the situation that night. Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin your final cross-examination.
Right. I still have one trump card left to play. And I won't let this trial end until I use it.
Clavier is a little slut, isn't he?
It was Vera who poured the coffee.
Hold it!
And you witnessed her pouring the coffee.
Of course I didn't witness it. When she came in with that tray, the coffee was already poured and steaming.
Let us not forget the defendant has admitted to pouring the coffee herself. I heard her statement. I poured, I served, and I killed.
What? Wait, what? Well, first of all, she served. She did.
That last part was just a little joke.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going anywhere with this coffee mug. I need to find another weak spot in this case.
The only thing that touched Drew's lips during that interview was that mug. Nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing.
Well, didn't he send a letter, though? Yo, what's up, Kraken?
Not one thing? You're sure?
Yep, sure as can be. Well, with one exception. One exception? What? Journalist sparks Brushel does interview, leave studio. End quote.
It definitely, like, nah, dude, like, are we confused? Didn't he send the envelope, like the yellow envelope out?
Come on. It's a joke. Get it? Not funny, I know, but still.
Did something leave the studio that night? Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, where I heard something like that before. Hello! Do you think the poison was on the envelope? Whoa. Guys, hear me out. Whoa, guys. How did he seal the yellow envelope? Because most people lick it, right? And then he would have put his lips on the mug. Okay, hang on.
Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night? One thing, a letter, sir.
I think one thing might have left the studio that night, actually. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene.
By which you mean? Something other than our witness?
Of course.
Don't tell me. Vera Misham?
Believe me, any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional.
Me. Me when. Why was the poison on that tiny frame, though? I don't know. Maybe it had a stamp on it. I don't know.
Well, this thing wasn't at the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you. But I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken from the scene.
Bum.
This is the only link between that studio and the outside world.
A letterbox.
What did Mr. Brushel just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter.
Yeah, I said that, and yeah, it was true.
Furthermore, he went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. But that very same letterbox was empty. In other words, that night, the yellow envelope disappeared.
Yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the scene of the crime. Of course, this changes nothing.
Huh?
He has a point, Mr. Justice.
No, it does. Why the fuck would... Like, that's how he got on the rim of the coffee cup, is because he took a sip off of his coffee cup. He took one sip off of it. That's why he left one little lip print on the coffee mug.
Shaking my head, man. Is it really important that this envelope, the witness says, he saw disappear?
Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That seems very important to me.
Very well. Then the witness will add this to his testimony.
Nuh-uh. I've already solved this case. I'm busting it wide open.
I still think this fails to change anything, Air Forehead.
A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night. This is exactly the opening I've been looking for.
Okay, no, watch this. Now watch this shit. Did you guys also think this sentence was fucking weird? The only thing that touched his lips during the interview is that mug. Like, who said, like, that's such a weird sentence.
Hold it!
You sure about that?
Well, to be really, really precise, I was busy gobbling mint candies the whole time.
Oh my god, you're nasty.
One of those candies might have been poison.
Yet at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrance of mint filled the room, and no mint residue was found.
It was a long shot.
Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You think the victim ate, drank, or otherwise ingested something other than coffee?
Well, Mr. Justice, you have some proof.
The possibility is there. I can feel it. Just maybe not prove it. Not yet. Impossibility isn't going to cut it. Not now. Mr. Bisham ingested poison via a route other than coffee.
I can prove it. I don't know if we can actually prove it yet. I actually don't know if we can prove it yet. But I mean, we know that it was just on the rim of the coffee mug. Like, proof is possible.
You do understand what we need, yeah? Proof, Air Forehead, not possibilities.
Of course. And Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand.
I'm ready to give you my justice.
What did you just say?
I have proof. I don't know if we have proof of the disappearing envelope. I don't know if we have proof of the disappearing envelope. Is it time for the small frame? Was it for a stamp?
I saw him writing a letter. I did. Which was picked up by a mailman, I assume.
Of course, which means that envelope had a stamp on it.
A stamp.
Ah.
And as we all know, stamps come with dried glue in the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I think this game might be a little bit ahead, like before my time. I don't know how to send letters. I don't know how stamps work.
Objection!
No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age.
Objection!
Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead, after all.
Objection!
Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait! How does that explain the etroquinine on the rim of the coffee mug?
Objection!
It transferred.
If you lick the back of the poison stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yeah? Which would then happen. What would happen if you put the coffee mug to his mouth, huh?
Okay, I could have told all of them this.
The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Masham. Mr. Masham poisoned the coffee mug himself.
Order. But that doesn't, does it?
Recall, if you would. Atroquinine is a slow-acting poison, yes? The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on the envelope. But his time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe.
That coffee mug had 2 days until retirement. That's a fucking bummer, man.
You have something to add, Mr. Brushel?
Uh-oh, his nose is picking up another scent.
As I believe I mentioned before. Well, that's the thing. See, after he put his letter in the envelope, Mr. Masham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp, end quote. But you know, I don't seem to remember him ever finding one. Maybe he had just run out.
Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime. There were no stamps, not a single one.
That does pose a problem. How will you prove that the stamp was coated with poison?
I don't know. I don't know what that tiny frame is for. Is it for fucking stamps? Or maybe it was like a one special stamp that he had in a little frame. One special stamp.
Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poisoned possible.
Why did he have a little stamp in a frame? I don't understand stamp culture. Or letters, or anything like that.
Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. Where's your evidence that proves the existence of this poisoned stamp?
It's, right here, baby. 2 inches by 2 inches. Just like me. Just like my...
Well, that certainly is a cute little frame, and by little, I mean really little.
It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. quite empty, as you can see for yourself.
I noticed that too during my inspection. So what?
Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important.
Missing something.
Yes, a pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. Atroquinine residue.
What? Why wasn't I told about this?
The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most.
You aren't saying.
Oh, but I am. Tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps?
Order! The poison stamp was in this frame.
Impossible.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it in there so he could commit suicide if the mood struck.
You know, can I say something?
No, you can't. Everybody just fucking whips around like their heads snap 90 degrees. No!
I had a thought, you see. What, Mr. Brushel? And please stop jittering around like that. If the victim was a forger, right? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too. End quote.
So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him.
Objection!
Okay, Gavin. Oh, rich. That's rich. Leave the ridiculous flights of fancy to the Gaviner song lyrics, please.
Finally, something we agree on.
The stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one.
Oh, I disagree.
Come again.
Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. Drew Misham hid from the world. He avoided meetings. His only contact with the outside world was the mail.
The mail.
Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew how to read letters, a stamp would be the perfect weapon.
Ridiculous. Where's your proof? I want proof.
Oh, guys, the fact that he put that stamp in a little frame means he really liked that stamp. It was probably for something that was really important to him.
Show us evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon.
I might not have evidence, per se, but things are finally starting to come together. What is it, Apollo? Your fists are trembling. I think I know what happens. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Misham was killed.
Well, fill us in, Mr. Justice.
A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death.
Can I?
Please send, okay, Mr. I've deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you confirm the transfer. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Fuck! Oh man, that's so mean.
Isn't this envelope the one from 7 years ago?
Think about the text of this letter again.
Bummer.
There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. And this is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phase in particular. Send the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor.
In other words, if I have this straight, the stamp, poisoned on the stamp, lick, lick, gasp, end quote.
Brushel, what the fuck are you talking about?
Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked?
Let him cook!
Lick, gasp. That's what your mom.
You would sign the envelope document, put it in the envelope, and put the stamp on it, right? Then he would put it in his letterbox. 15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath. And the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene.
Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system.
Okay, Queen. Such a splendid imagination you have, Air Forehead. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So this poison stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago, yeah? Is that what you'd have us believe? Really?
Well... It's a little bit of a stretch, but there's a possibility.
Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poison stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then became the murder weapon? How do you intend to prove this seeming coincidence?
Well... It was 7 years ago, and we don't even know who sent that letter.
And your answer is silence, I see. Very well, I move to... Huh? It's not nice to pick on the Fraulein, Clavier. Is that Phoenix? What the fuck? What are you doing here? Wait, what? What? Wait. Haunted. Games haunted. Apollo is hallucinating. I think Apollo is hallucinating. Or he asked for he fucking okay, gas leak in the courtroom. Simulation's breaking, gas leak in the courtroom. Emma. Well, like my Christoph Gavin impression, did I sound like him? Yeah, that was really good, Emma.
Don't quit your day job.
This fucking game, dude. Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after, Fraulein Detective? Someone had to come dig you out of the mess you're making of this case.
Mess?
You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You can find out if that stamp was in that envelope, easy. You care to explain yourself, Fraulein Detective?
Glare at me all you want, but science is on my side.
It's all in the residue, right?
That's right, the poison detection spray.
Produce the red envelope at once. You can open it on the authority of the court.
I think this, I don't think this is like the case. I think this preliminary case is almost over. So I'll be ending stream as soon as it's done, but I think it's gonna be like within the next couple minutes. Or at least they're gonna take like an intermission or something. There it is.
Well, would you look at that?
No mistaking it. That's atroquinine residue.
I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past? Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last.
Objection!
Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why. Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago?
Well,
There's one possibility. Maybe Mr. Misham figured it out.
Figured what out?
He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead. So he sent his reply with a different stamp.
And put his decisive evidence in a frame?
And then what, like forgot?
Oh. Ah, you're still here. Can I make a statement here on the record? I, Spark, Razor Tooth, Brushel, claim this scoop as mine.
Oh my fucking god.
Drew Misham, killed in cold blood by sender of 7-year-old letter, end quote.
Razor tooth?
No. Maybe something more succinct. Star falls after 7-year delay, end quote. Order. I see no room for further argument here. Though I admit, this is all coming as quite a shock. To think that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. Stamp is ticket straight to afterlife, end quote. Yeah, that's good, Judge. Hey, that's fucking good.
I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
I see no need for further debate on this matter. The sender of that letter 7 years ago could hardly have been our defendant.
Apollo! I think we just won.
Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Objection!
Oh no. Gavin, please! Gavin!
Is this the bright future of our legal system?
Prosecutor. Gavin?
A ticket to the afterlife from 7 years ago. Tickets for Gaviner's shows are invalid after 2 weeks.
But it doesn't make sense any other way.
It boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this. There's a fatal contradiction in their forehead's claim.
A contradiction?
A poison stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that's the case, then why would Drew Misham have done what he did?
Emma explained that. He must have realized that it was poison. Then why did he take it now, bud?
Therein lies the rub. 7 years ago, the forger Drew Misham sensed a trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why, 7 years later, did he use that stamp on the night of the murder? Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years and forgot. You expect us to believe he sprang a trap on himself?
I don't know. Maybe he could have forgot. I don't know. 7 years is a long time.
Well, I admit this is all quite shocking myself. It does seem highly unlikely that he would fall afoul of a trap that had been sitting on his desk for 7 years.
Apollo! I don't think we're winning anymore.
I'm glad to see we're all back in the real world now. Welcome back to reality. We've been waiting for you.
Objection!
Okay, then how do you explain the poison stamp that was in this envelope?
The poison stamp? Where exactly is this poison stamp again? Have you brought it to court for us? Please! I see no proof that such a thing ever existed.
Objection!
What about the atroquinine residue?
Oh, I agree. That does seem to be atroquinine residue. But her forehead, it's certainly no stamp.
Yeah, but
Even if your precious poison stamp did exist, Drew Misham never would have used it. That is all.
I don't know. Do you think Apollo and Gavin kiss after every case and say no hard feelings? Oh. I bet there are some hard feelings. Apollo, we were wrong. Were we wrong the whole time?
I can't believe it. The poison traces match up. It can't be a coincidence.
I'd like to bring some closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's review the facts and see where we stand. 7 years ago, Drew Misham received a red envelope. There were traces of the poison atroquinine on the documents inside the envelope. A similar trace was found at the crime scene. On this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope. An envelope that left the scene of the crime with the poison stamp on it.
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a poison stamp, and Drew Misham, knowing this, put it in a frame, he never would have used that stamp.
I'm afraid you're right. Which means that there is a fatal flaw in the defense's case.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time. I'm sure of it. the traces of atroquinine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death, they're all connected somehow.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us?
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense. Which means that one of our clues must be a fake. What?
Ah, a fake clue. Fascinating. And if we find this fake, your wild fantasies will prove quite reasonable, yeah?
The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail is none other than...
Okay. Alright, Okay, I can... I can roll with it. What? I don't know what we're cooking. Hold on, let me check the letter super quick. I think it actually might be the frame. Because otherwise, like, he wouldn't have a reason to use that specific stamp because this letter is giving him a reason to use that stamp. I think it might be the frame. What if the date on the letter is faked? I mean, honestly, that would make a lot more sense. From 7 years ago, but why would it be 7 years ago? Why does that keep coming up? It would make sense, because if the date on it was faked, then this would have happened a lot more recently, and that he would have sent it with the enclosed stamp within, like, you know, within 3 days, and he would have died. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. The red envelope is it fake?
Without a doubt, Your Honor.
Detention!
Wasn't it you who presented this evidence to the court?
Hold on a second, Apollo. The poison on that envelope, the frame, and the coffee mug? They're all connected somehow.
Okay. Okay, I guess. I think it's a frame. I don't know why it would be Drew Misham though.
Objection!
Yeah. Dude, I literally can't fucking play the video game. Sorry, I lied. I'm not actually too smart for the game. Drew does do forgeries, but why? Like, we have no idea why he would have forged any of this shit.
The victim was a fake clue? I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Objection!
Congratulations, you've completely lost me.
No, you've lost me too. Take me wherever you're going, Apollo. Let's go.
So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger. It makes a good story, I'll give you that.
Go on, Apollo. What do you got for me? Because I'm also lost.
The fake clue. Fakes. Forgeries. Ah. I know that face. I just had an idea face. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway. What if our forger is the fake?
Okay, take me there.
Come again.
7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside.
Oh! What? Oh! Huh? So...
7 years passed. Now the forger stumbles into that very same trap and dies. Why?
Because it's a different forger?
That's what I want to know.
Because the forger who was killed was a fake.
What? Are we... Wouldn't his daughter be able to tell? What?
Here we are again. The victim was a fake?
A body double wouldn't know that the stamp was poisoned. That's true.
One forger smelled the trap, one forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake.
Oh! Oh!
Order! So you're telling us that Drew Mishim, the victim, was a fake? Well, if he was the fake, then who is the real forger? You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo.
I'm afraid you're going to have to back up your story. Mr. Justice, show us just who the real Drew Misham was.
Drew Misham wasn't the real forger. There's only one other person it could have been.
Understood, Your Honor.
The real forger was...
Bum, bum, bum.
There can only be one explanation, really. The real identity of the forger, known as Drew Misham, is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham.
Order! Mr. Justice, this is going out on a limb even for you.
I kinda agree. I mean, Vera, a forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear.
Does that mean, so was it her that was sketching all of our cases?
That's so...
Maybe.
Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger.
The classic Apollo strat of my defendant is guilty of a different thing, actually. True!
Well, actually, that does make a certain kind of sense.
One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, then that leaves only one possibility by process of elimination. That forger was Vera Misham. Well,
I'm getting real sick of your shit, Gavin. What?
Fascinating!
He is really cool, though.
Vera Misham.
God, her dead eyes.
You've been paying attention to the trial so far.
Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forger, Drew Misham?
Oh, her eyes just lit up.
was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face.
I'm used to being stared at by Frauleins, believe me. Oh my god! Though they usually talk to me, too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art?
No, she's not sipping for him, chat. She's not sipping for him. I know exactly why she's staring at him.
Yes?
So, the forger Drew Misham was you?
No, I don't think she forged for him.
Yes, it was me. What is that?
What the fuck? What is that drawing?
Oh, a sad face.
What?
The court was in uproar and it wasn't coming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess.
There we go. Now we can stop. Now we can end. Bum bum ba bum. Let me just fucking Ow. Hi. I'm about to get out of here. Would you believe me if I said this was the most normal part of the case? Dude, I fuck with this one. This one's really fun so far. I heard this case is really good. So I'm looking forward to it. Next stream tomorrow at normal time? Yeah, I think so. I think I'll do it at the normal time tomorrow. I don't think, I think I'll just, I don't think it'll be a technician stream. I hope Brushel dies. Raid Haruka? Sure. Sure. Oh god. Sorry. Yeah. Tomorrow, chat, is my birthday. And I am going to just have some drinks and chill and relax. I hope that's not too early. It seems like most of my mods go to bed by that time. I thought it was the 3rd. No, my birthday is June 2nd. It's already June 2nd here in Brazil, so happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You gonna look at gifts? I mean, if I don't think I have physical gifts, but like, yeah, I'll look at stuff in my tag or whatever, or anything that's sent over from like my mods. All right, let me take a little look at twitch.com. People are suggesting a Haruka raid. Thank you for the birthday wishes, but it's also not my birthday in my time zone. It is not my birthday yet. It's my birthday tomorrow. So take that. You're wrong. So enough of that. Save it for tomorrow, okay? Save it. Don't care, get owned. Whatever, man. Whatever. Fuck you. Am I a hag yet? I will be turning the crusty age of 25. That's right, chat. That's right. Anyways. As for next week, I think we're gonna be on a normal schedule. Aside from, like, I think on Friday, like I said, me and Joel and Giga are going to, watch along the, fucking game, whatever show that is. What the fuck? There's a happy birthday alert? What? Thank you, Anon! Wow, thank you! Thank you, I'll buy myself a really good meal, or some cake or something. Thank you, Anon, thank you so much. Anyways, I have to send you guys away because my raid's about to go. I'm gonna kiss you on the forehead. Mwah! Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye, have a good weekend.